everyone, this is Jackie Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. In this video, I want to share with you some creative ideas using the Friendly Seagulls stamp set. Now, this is one that can't be purchased, but you can get it for free with qualifying purchase during the months of January and February 2025. Use the link in the video description if you'd like to shop and earn this stamp set for free. Now, for today's sample, I'm also going to be using the Friends of the Ocean papers, and these are really nice papers. On one side they have more of a busy sea print, but on the other side it's just very general kind of solid prints with one color. So they are nice to use with images that you have in your collection. So let's get started with our project. I have a card base of gray granite, and I made this one just a little bit longer. So rather than 5.5 inches wide, I've made it about 5 7/8 inches or 5 3/4 even, just to give a little more room for the seagulls, because we're going to do a row of them. And I'm going to put my white card front onto the front, and I've cut a selection of strips from the Friends of the Ocean, and we can pick which ones we want to use. I particularly like this one, so I think I want to use this one. Let's go for that one. Okay, then I'm just going to arrange these. I'm going to put my third strip about in the middle, maybe very slightly to the left. And we're just going to create a quick and easy background using the little strips. It's a great way to use up your scraps, is to just piece them together for a bit of a patchwork background and create your own unique color combination. I'm just going to grab my grid paper, and I want to add a little bit of sand. I'm using gray granite on my blending brush. I'm just seeing how much is there before I put more on. And I want to share with you a fun technique called the masking tape technique. So I have my gray granite ink pad. I'll move this out of the way. And I'm going to get a piece of masking tape or painter's tape or just some kind of a low tack tape. And I am going to tear the edge just so that I don't have a harsh line across the top. Okay, then I'm going to use this as my stamp. So I'm just going to dip that into the ink pad and then use that to stamp across my paper. And it will give me, let me see, I missed a little bit. It will give me quite an organic look. There we go, something like that. It even kind of looks like mountains or something. Okay, then I'm going to mat that to my gray granite mat. Then we can put this onto our card front. Okay, now let's add our seagulls. So I have stamped and colored those in and cut them out ahead of time. I think I want to arrange them like this. Now, when you're putting 3 elements onto your project like this, you could measure it out, or I like to just eyeball the middle element, put that down first, and then arrange the other 2 around that. And then this one with the French fries in its mouth, I'm going to put up on dimensionals. So you'll notice that I colored these 2 in orange and then gave this one a bit of pink, just so I had some pink in the project to bring in that color of paper. Then let's stamp our words. I have some cute sayings in this set to go with the seagulls. And this one is, I love you more than French fries. And that's why I put this little guy on with dimensionals. Okay, now we just want to add some gems, and we can use the Friends of the Ocean shiny gems, or the adhesive backed dapple dots also just happen to work quite perfectly with these papers, with the gray and the pink and the light orange. So we could use those as well. I think I would like to use these orange ones here. And there we go. There's our cute little card. Perfect really for anyone who just has a good sense of humor. Now here's one that I made earlier, and for this one it's basically the same, just use different paper arrangement and different embellishments. And then this one is one that my daughter Sophie made, and she used wild wheat for the sand here has kept it more in the orange tones there through the middle and didn't incorporate the pink. So any of them I think look great. Now I have a few other samples to share with you. So here's one that I've used with wild wheat and Lost Lagoon. So I just inked on wild wheat at the bottom and inked Lost Lagoon around the sun or the moon. And this time what I did here is I stamped the seagull down flat and then stamped it on a separate piece and then just cut out the body. So we've got the legs down flat and the body is up on dimensionals. And then this one's a little bit of a fun fold. So it opens up like this, but we also have these cute little tags in the pockets on the front, and then just the little seagull guy there in the corner. So that's a great one for anyone, but would also be suitable for a man's birthday. And then this project features more of the two-toned cardstock and the seagulls sitting up on the piers, and then these came from the Utterly Amazing dies. There is a log in that die set for the otters to sit on, so I just turned it 90 degrees and made them into piers and just used the seagull body for this project. And then finally I made an 8x8 scrapbooking page with the Friends of the Ocean papers. I just had to use these photos with this. Not only was my daughter wearing a skirt that matched these papers, but they're feeding seagulls with Grandpa, and I thought this would be perfect. So I just brought through the same elements that I used on that last card, and then used the mini alphabet to add a title, and then the Friends of the Ocean gems to just add some embellishments. So there are all my projects for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this inspires you. And don't forget that you can get this stamp set free with qualifying purchase. Please check the links in the video description. And of course, leave me a comment and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Jackie Williams, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.